Right, right, mountain base. We're doing mountain base today. And a few other things. Right, today we're doing mountain base. We bloody can make it, Admiral. We've pinpointed the location of a communications array used by Toshia. They're using a lot of people to protect it, so it'd be important to the efforts here. Sometimes we infiltrate the base at the bottom of Bastron Peak, so I'm a bit worried, did I skip a mission? Nope. So the problem is we now need to go to, well, mountain base, which is right over here. Now these red bars, is the path. So we need to go round. Here's a shuttle. This shuttle right here. So we're going to run down here, visit a guy here, then run all the way back up here. There's not much I can do about this. It's going to be a long one. Just because we don't have to do all the you don't have to watch all this in real time. Right, no time. Alright. Alright, no, we're not actually there. We're halfway there. Now, this guy, this Romulan scientist, Avron, he's got a few things we could do. First of all, the transporter next to him allow us to transport right here. That's why we've got to output it every time first time we come here. And he can give a welcome to Vashon Peak, and we can do a mission around here, which will, well, give us some more Romulan marks, which we'll need. Especially with the amount of gear we've got around here. And of course, we could talk to a rock analyst, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, and pick up some insect repellent that if we hadn't picked up already, we would have been. So we're going to talk about rocks, and the trick is to bash them together. Sorry. So first of all, we've got to pick up some. There are currently 3 types of rock samples, and is the second type of rock sample. I think the third type of sample is right over there. But these are just and as you can see, rock samples are pretty decent. And as you can see in our inventory, we've got some rocks in here. Let's just refresh. And there's 3 rocks there. And we talk to this rock analyst, and oh, that's not the one I'm looking for, but this scientist is the one I need to. He's talking about theropods, which is basically one of the creatures around here. Very interesting. But Commander Avron will quite happily take us off. Take a rock sample from us. And I like the previous mission, where you get pick up one of 3 things. Now you can pick up 3 different ones, and we'll get a lot more than the standard bin individually. and oh, they're pretty quick actually. And if you're wondering, yes, these bugs are over here as well. If you ask, yes, we've done this before. I've done this way too many times before. And starts picking up rock samples and hand them in, and he's another geologist which will pick up rock samples, but since we've no longer picked up any, got any, pretty nice. And we were talking about the, oh dear, that's a civilian got caught up by arthropod there. But they take a lot of damage. And lift them up, and we are of course heal some more damage. Pretty decent. I know people complaining. What about the? This is where we get into bits more tricky. Yes, there's more Romulan. Oh dear. Now only Friday. Some way to heal myself. Yep. This area is huge, and we actually are deliberately doing this mission just to get to another area, so this mission is not. Now you can see here the midway point, and basically the tent we started our mission from was over there. So we pick up the rock sample, pick them up decent. Now you can another rock sample. This is quite a steep climb. Up and up we go, and look over there we go. We're now going to lose sight of the of our original base, but the path you were wondering is down on the other side of this point. We'll be rejoining the path in a second anyway. You see we're now here. Path goes that way, on that side. We've just basically gone this. We're snaking around a bit, but we're doing it deliberately for various reasons, and this plant seems a bit weird, and I heard someone else wants to know about one of these, so we'll do that. Another strange device. Here he is. Pretty decent. Now, you can see here there's 1, 2, 3, quite a lot of people over there. So unless someone else comes and helps us, which you can see can happen. Well, I won't try and force those into a fight. But remember, here we're back on the path. And we're going to do this. And another plant sample. We can always cash these in later. And let's spray some bugs. And there's enemies over here. And a drone, chicken drone, mine. Oh dear, do not want to get close to that. Those things turn everything to stone. But we managed to run from the cornerstone. But you can see here, we now found the way to the bounty pass pattern buffer, which is very useful because our next mission is actually over there. And yes, quite a good idea to just nick it out and do more than one sample. And we've done that from peaks. We've now gone around and picked up as much as we need. We've helped out a bit. Got a bit of there. And we've got some lithium and lots of max for to sort out later. So now we're doing the mountain. And yes, looking saturate over there. Out there, so let's go up the mountain. We have the entire team. Right, guys. Next stop. Find this Romulan Spys base. We've heard reports of there's 4 prisoners not free, so let's get going. Erosion. Isn't that's not sound good. That's according species map says something about that, but that's about it.
This base up and operational. Up and operational.
you never everything, yeah.
Picking up reports of intruders in the base.
We need to get some of you guys up to some better gear. I got lucky with what gear I've got. I've got much better gear anyway, so.
We need to get this base up and operational.
Right. So we've got a items and we have several communication ways. Nice.
Be quiet. You're as loud as a Klingon.
Oh. Yeah. That's sweet. And occasionally you might. That's the first of the many. And this is a more of a long path up, and these guys above us.
Up and operational.
Whether that's the commander or the sub-commander. Way. I can see this one's going to be a. Oh dear. Hang back a bit.
Search the area for intruders. They can't be far.
And you got to approach them on our terms. You got to do it on our terms, or not, and we win.
Take a squad and secure the area.
Oh, that sounds like someone coming down at some point. So let's grab some more info we can. Well, stolen files. Nice. No. Ah, there
Search
you
the
are.
area for intruders. They can't be far.
And we'll search for rescuers instead.
Your continued resistance is forcing me to take direct action. This is regrettable, but your deaths will pave the way to a new Romulan Star Empire. One controlled by the Tal Shiar.
Intruders, defend the array.
And don't think those words are going to help much more. So, yeah, we've done that. I think we've better if we pick up now I could give someone a bit of a boost in the damage department.
Defending the array is our top priority.
Right. So we've freed prisoners. One more. We'll mix 6 more encrypted messages. We'll need. We've uncovered some plans. We're doing pretty good.
We need to get this base up and operational.
We need to disable that file soon. And we have a Toshia file right here. We found a message appears to be from Colonel Hakim to Commander Will. Commander Dakisar of Toshia draws near. The main project is a failure. Even now, the forces Star Fleet and the Empire approaches our base on Brea Free, so this indicates the Empress may take a direct hand in the matter, although I do know which side she will support. There is no loss between us. We'll fight to the last man, but if Brea Free falls, Talshia must survive. We are the last hope of our people. Darkness is coming. We either embrace it or surrender to oblivion.
We need to get this base up and operational.
I'm depending on you to continue the work I have started. We can no longer risk direct confrontation with Starfleet or the Empire. Use your subspace scattering device to conceal your location as long as possible, moving the shadow. Act with deliberation. Use cat's paws as the weapons as the demons have used us. Demons are drunk on freedom. The remains of our people are shattered and broken, begging for scraps when they should be taking revenge. The Empress serves none but herself. The Tel Shiar is the Empire. We alone remember what it is to be Romulan. I have utmost confidence in your ability. Do not disappoint me. Okay, we'll disable this file. Disable this generator.
Take a squad and secure the area.
And that is more or less it, I think. One final thing. And now we've got to exit the mountain path, so exit the base. But we don't get any more for fighting these. Catch Will, excellent. We have a lot of questions for him, but we have lots of questions for him. And here's some more information, some more stuff, and of course the map package as well. So we're getting a quick arcade reward, and we'll look at that later. That's a random quick reward. So next up is.
I've received another recording, and I think it's connected to the prior Tal Shiar one. I'd like for you to follow up and track down any information related to it.
Right, accept. We have found you. Guess I want to show you. Go to the past and we now got to hit the hidden message playback. And we got to go back up the mountain. So we'll the whole thing in this fast time. Right, we're back. We have just rushed back up here.
We need to get this base up and operational.
Engineering is just useless for us, so we'll back up instead. I'm not sure there's pretty much as useless as the armor we've now collected. Yeah, we're salvaging most of what we don't actually use. Which will help us out later.
Search the areas for intruders. They can't be far.
Disable generator, and oops, we were left down the map, but that'll help us out later.
is our top priority.
Right, that's the device out. Oh, some weird. Now that we're back here, this ship has got another hidden secret.
Intruders, defend the array.
We've got a new recording to watch.
I've visited Detan for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason. He is only one man, however. If misfortune were to befall him, perhaps his replacement would be more accommodating.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Detan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation? Detan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It is done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Detan and his followers will be yours to command.
And now we're just going to submit the recording back to command. And that's more or less it. So we'll be running down the mountain to head back home.
Picking up reports of intruders in the base.
And join us next time to, well, find some help. So, welcome back to the staging area. So, before we get too much into detail, we need to cover some things we've been meaning to. Well, been meaning to. So, here we are. So basically, we skipped out on the run through the. Our level 63 reward was actually a space ability, and it's basically a nice, useful ability to. Captain ability, depending on your captain, so and it uses can do some decent damage at a time. Next is Gamma Quadrant Duty Officer Cadre, which is basically right here. This is it, and we open it up and we get some more duty officers, and we get a Cardassian, a Jem'Hadar, and a and a Bajoran, I think. Jem'Hadar. As you can see, quite a few people have added to here. And oh, yes, very useful. And finally, the hero ship card, the CUV Tane. Now that's again on this Admiralty. Now this is because we hit level 65 and doing our screen times. And this is not Odo's flagship, but this ship. This ship is actually currently on reserve, ready for us to do a duty officer Admiralty mission. And very nice ship ability. The Odo's flagship is a part of the Dominion recruit mission event, and sadly you missed it twice. and we don't know when the third time it will be. And you may recognise half of these ships from before, except for these two, which are just owners. Yeah. So, and that is, we've now hit the end of the level 65. We now hit level 65, so we're now no more going to be covering out what we're going to get to level up, because we've leveled up to the end. But now that we've leveled up all the way to the end, we still have to put our abilities into the skill trees like this one, and I'll just add them all in. Level tier 2. And don't worry, you can always, as long as you level up more, you can always get back to the. You can always get back more. And these will actually help us in space, so don't worry, guys. And we've just unlocked our ability to use the event. Opportunistic trick which will allow us to speed up our bridge officer skills. Our bridge officer, our skills on here. So really nice. So next week we'll be. So next week we'll be running around picking up finding out what's happening in this the first cave. First cave.